Oh, my name's Fox. That's all. Your name is Fox. And I just saw Superman. Is it a bird? It's a plane. No, it's Crypto, the Superdog. And then Superman. But anyways, I recorded. I saw this trailer, and then I recorded my whole little video right now, and then it got corrupted because battery died, I guess. I don't know. I guess I need to buy new batteries again. Damn it. But in any case, I'll get to that later. But let's watch this again because I did like I like this trailer anyway, so screw it. All right, let's begin in 3, 2, 9. Then we're going to talk about it, which I love this movie. I even say this around. Go watch it. 3, 2, no. DC Studios.
Are you being serious right now?
Maybe.
Yeah.
You'd let me interview you as Superman.
Sure.
Sure.
Ready?
Let's do it, Cronkite.
I don't know what Cronkite means.
Superman.
Probably
Miss
not.
Lane.
Recently, you've come under a lot of fire for what some might. It's a lot. Today, the Secretary of Defense said he was going to look into your actions.
Rick Flag, Sr.
That's funny.
My actions? I stopped a war.
Maybe.
Not maybe. I did.
In effect, you illegally entered a country.
This is how you're gonna be?
I'm not the one being interviewed, Superman. Did you consult with the president?
No.
You seemingly acting as a representative of
I
the
wasn't
United States
representing
because
anybody.
Exactly.
problems around the world.
And doing good.
I would question myself in the same situation and consider the consequences.
Exactly. There is no middle ground or anything like that. The people were going to die. He stopped it. Up here. From director James Gunn. That's the mechanic. Crypto!
Are you being serious right now?
Yeah.
Are you being serious right now? You'd let me.
On July 11th,
Sure.
you will believe a man can fly.
Sure.
Ready?
Let's do it, Cronkite.
Ready? Superman.
Let's do it, Cronkite. Miss Lane.
Superman. Recently,
Miss
you've
Lane.
come under a lot of fire for
I
what
know,
some
it's a
might.
lot of fire.
Recently, you've come under a lot of fire for
I
what
know,
some
it's a
might.
lot of
It's
fire.
a lot. Today, the Secretary of Defense said he was going to look into your actions. Today, the Secretary of Defense said he was going to look into
My
your
actions? I stopped a war.
That's funny.
My actions?
Maybe.
I stopped a war. Not maybe.
In effect, you illegally entered a
Not
country.
maybe.
This
I
is
did.
how you're gonna be.
In effect, you not
illegally
the one being
entered a
interviewed,
country.
Superman.
This is how you're gonna be.
I'm not the one being
Did you
interviewed
consult with the
Superman. Did you consult with
You
the president? Seemingly acting as a representative of the United States.
representing anybody.
Superman!
Doing good.
Yes.
Doing
I
good.
would question myself in the same situation and consider the consequences. Question myself.
All right.
Situation and consider the consequences.
So,
People were going to die.
I love the hell out of this movie. This is my favorite Superman movie, just period, right now. I love the hell out of this. And here's the thing, too, this movie has color. This movie has color, which I love. Like, Metropolis feels like Metropolis, where Gotham is supposed to feel like that city of nighttime, and it's supposed to feel dark and gloomy. This city, however they light it, it always feels bright and shiny and where Superman would fly through. It feels like hopeful and all that stuff. I love the hell out of this city. And not only that, I love that the characters. Superman himself obviously is a badass. And again, I like this whole thing because I feel like this is the most heroic thing of. He's like, yeah, people are going to die. Which I like. What I also like about this too is we don't this isn't the origin story of Superman. Hell, we don't even see the thing that sets off this whole thing, the war that he stopped. We see what everything happened after. We don't see what happened before. There's a text in the beginning that talks about, and I think this is such a great, smart move of how they did it. where they talk about, I think it was, I don't know if they said 3 centuries or 3 decades ago, metahumans appeared. And then they said, I think it was like, was it century? And it's like issuing a new age of gods. And then it said 3 decades ago, a baby fell to Earth in a spaceship. 3 years ago, a lot of threes, that baby became in the public eye, it revealed himself in the public eye as Superman. And then, like, 3 hours ago, he got his ass kicked. Or 3 weeks ago, he stopped a war in Barovia or something like that. And then 3 hours ago, and then 3 minutes ago, he got his ass kicked. And then that's when you see Superman slammed into Antarctica. And, you know, Krypto comes to save him. I didn't see the full trailer. I just saw, like, that little bit. But, yeah. And that's where the movie kind of sets up, which this movie does what I think Snyder was trying to, and again, there's nothing against Snyder necessarily. I just prefer this one more than his. But, and also James Gunn and Snyder are friends. But I think that's where this movie succeeded, where Snyder's kind of failed. And this is a good scene for it, is that this world feels lived in, and this feels not so much like the jumping off point of Heroes or the Age of Heroes. This feels like a story taking place during the Age of Heroes. And I say this in a sense of, if you watch the MCU, the first Iron Man movie, Iron Man 1, when you watch that movie, you can kind of see the domino effect as you watch the other Marvel movies, that it started with Tony Stark. Yes, technically speaking, Captain America was frozen in ice, and, you know, there's other heroes, you know, Captain Marvel, all that stuff beforehand. But really, what set off the Age of Heroes in the MCU was Iron Man. Iron Man is the catalyst, he is the pinnacle, the point that creates all of this. That sets it off. Superman is not that in this. He is a hero in this universe. And on top of that, being a hero in this universe, the other heroes are able to step in and do things, which people will give shit about the Spider-Man movies. The MCU Spider-Man movies, like, yo, why is there always like another hero there? Why isn't it just Spider-Man? It's like, because Spider-Man is set in New York and there's a shit ton of other heroes in New York. It's weird that Doctor Strange was flying around downtown with a giant starfish and Spider-Man or anyone else didn't pop up. It's weird that, you know, Sentry is flying overhead and there's darkness swirling over. And mind you, I'm sure they're going to use that, like, probably in the next Spider-Man film, and, like, have Peter be like, they're going to use that, like, the next blip. When Sentry's over. But there is the question of, like, where the hell has Spider-Man been through this entire thing? Where's Daredevil been through this entire thing? This one, it's different. Because this is less... Because there are other heroes in this story. Like, it is and it's still focused on Superman, on his struggles. But it is also, you know, about his friends. His friends, both regular and super. About his dog. Spoilers, his cousin at one point. It's like, oh, what? Like, it's really like, oh, like, I didn't expect that. Yeah, like, it's about his family. Like, spoilers, I'm gonna give some spoilers with this. I definitely just say, go watch it. Go watch it. It's super good. If you love Superman, go watch it. It's super good. But, like, there's different things, like, again, like, the whole, it's in the middle of this fight, the war thing, we get little bits and pieces of, like, what happened, which is not like, oh, like, he did something, like, horribly wrong, but, like, you know, he saved people. He stopped pretty much their version of Russia, or Israel, pushing into, you know, this other country and trying to take over. Like, they're going against, like, it's against those kind of people, and, like, that's the people that he stopped. And he's like, I'm not representing the USA. I'm not representing a country. I am me trying to help people to stop a war, which I do love that, like, one, it also is showing that, like, yes, these people are going to be killed if Superman doesn't step in. And also, I love this scene of this kid, like, holding up the Superman flag to against the people and like trying to, you know, they're trying to call Superman to come help and save them. Like, I love the hell out of that. On top of that, too, they do some things that are different from the original comics or like the original storylines, where a big plot point is the message that Jor-El and, you know, Soup's mom left him, where they left him a message and he only got the first half of the message, where it's like, you know, that they love him and they want to protect, they send him here to be protected, and so that way he could, you know, help this planet. The thing is, later on in the movie, Lex, after sending the hammer Barovia, which turns out to be Ultraman, which he is controlling, and like he's like, okay, B-16, as like, so no, he knows, like, he's like, Lex is smart in this movie, not just like, oh, and he's not just like, oh yes, I built a company and that's why I'm so smart, I built a robot. It's like, no, he's like, I've studied you for the 3 years that you've been around, I've studied your weaknesses, I've studied how you fight, and so like, I know the counteraction for every way that you know how to fight. And like, even like, and this is like something that's like, even like, oh, like Superman could just push through. It's like, no, he literally at one point has to figure out a way to outsmart Ultraman and like it's pretty much like a double team to fight this. But for that to happen, man, I think I lost track for a minute. But for that war fight to kind of happen or stop or whatever. Oh man, but sorry, I'm trying to think, but. Like, a big thing was that message. And later on, Lex breaking into the Forge of Solitude, we're like, how did you break into the Forge of Solitude without his DNA? And I'm looking at the Ultraman, I'm like, oh, I wonder if that guy's a fucking clone. He's able to fly around and punch like Superman. He doesn't seem to have any special abilities. I'm guessing he's a clone. And like, yeah, I don't know if he's going to be Superman or Bizarro, but yeah, so but very much that's a big plot point, and they do get the message, and apparently they get a bunch of linguistics, and it's like, oh no, these people wouldn't lie, even though I feel like maybe, like, because we never see him get that message back to hear it himself, so I'm still thinking, like, Lex might have used it in some way to not doctor it, but, like, I guess kind of doctor it, like, move the clips around to make it seem like that's what they're saying, when really, like, and, like, it's technically correct, but also not, like, maybe to say, like, well, some evil men will try to lord him, because apparently he was sent to take over the world. And Superman's like, what the hell? And like he said, like, the reason why I do all this is because of that. And eventually, like, because of that message saying that I needed to help you, but apparently I was supposed to take over the world or whatever. And I do think, like, this bit where Clark's dad is telling him, like, you know, it's not, you know, whatever beforehand, it's what you do that matters, is a good point. It shows, like, yeah, it's what you do that matters as a hero, as whatever, to help people. And I like that. It is not with great power comes great responsibility, because I don't, honestly, Spider-Man 2 kind of made me hate that line so much. It's like, well, if I don't have power, I don't have the responsibility. It's like, shut up, you idiot. This I like more. Yes. And like, I prefer the MCU's line as well, where, if you're nothing without the suit, then you shouldn't have it. Which I think is pretty much ties in with this too. It's like, it's what you do that matters. Like, I like that. It's not the idea of, like, you know, it's not a message, it's not whatever. It's what you do that matters. Whether you have the suit or not. Whether what your actions define you. It's not like, should I let these kids die? Maybe. No, it's it's what you do that matters. Like, they say you're evil, but show them, you know, you're not. Be the hero. Use your actions. And, like, again, stuff like this world being set up, and, like, setting up that there are already metahumans, because then you have stuff like the Justice Gang here, with Mr. Terrific and Lantern and Hawk Girl, which, it's really great with, again, like, the scene where, like, again, like, did I bring it up? I can't remember. I brought it up already. But when Lois and Clark are talking after Lex breaks into the Fortress of Solitude and kidnaps Crypto, and he kidnapped Crypto, and Soup's like, just straight breaks into Lex's office. She goes, "Where is he? Like, where's my dog?" And like Lex does make him look crazy, but pretty much, and like he's like, "Oh yeah, this dog with a stupid cape," and he's like, "What was that?" But like it's, oh God, I'm trying to think. Superman. And he comes back here. He's depressed. He's talking with Lois, and Lois. There's a whole thing with like Lois not knowing if she should be with Supes or not. But again, while this is all going on, there's this fifth dimensional nymph or whatever. He says, they got it. Talk about the Justice Gang, which again, that's what I like about this. I think I went off track, but we're back on it. Like that's what I like about this world is that like it feels lived in. It feels like this world. Like when I can't remember his name, but when Material Man or whatever his name pops up, and Lex uses him for like some nefarious reason. I don't want to give everything away right now. But when they talk about it and when they bring him up, it's like, yeah, I don't need his entire backstory. He's a metahuman. Okay. He has superpowers. That's all we need to know about this. And then, like, Mr. Terrific also is freaking great. My introduction to him was Arrowverse. But, I will say he is, Mr. Terrific is pretty great. He does play the Batman role in this, though, I will say. Because like he is like always serious, and maybe that is how he is in the comics too. I don't know, but I do say, but like he is the very serious, like I don't really care or stuff like that. But also like he does play the role where like when the other heroes like, yeah, no, we're not helping you, Supes, right? You can't help with this. And my first thought was like, yeah, Bats would immediately be like, well, you guys aren't helping him. I am. Mr. Terrific pretty much did that. He's like, yeah, I'm gonna help you. And like they definitely have like that friendship thing going on. There's a point where a building's cut in half, and Clark's like, it's a little off. And then Mr. Terrific, oh, I'm sorry. Do you want me to rebuild the entire building? He's like I'm sorry. I didn't mean. It's like God. And the guy leaves. And he's like, man. And the Clark's man. Maybe I'm a little bit of an asshole. Like it's like, God damn it, Clark. And, like, he has this cool fight scene, like, where he just he gets off the thing, like, these Lex's guys just like, hey, you can't be here! And he's like, I don't give a shit what you're telling me. Yeah, this guy honestly looks pretty great. But, and there's also different things, too, like, not all the heroes have the no-kill rule. Hawk Girl specifically points this out. The fighting is great. The CGI is great. I will say I would have liked to see Crypto be an actual dog in some scenes. But even then, the animation on Crypto I think was great. Jimmy is fun. Jimmy and Eve is a really great one. And Eve is really smart in this movie, which is kind of cool. Like, when she figures out a way to mess with, to screw over Lex. And there's a whole little bit of romancing with Jimmy, who Jimmy's, like, totally not into it, even though she's pretty. But then I guess he just hates that she has mutant feet? I don't know. We never see it. And like, I can't go on and call him a Mazo, but the Material guy, like, uses his powers extremely well, like, really cool. I didn't know you could do that shit. I just thought you can morph your body into things. I didn't know you could do all this other shit. But this movie, I don't know if there's much else I can add. This movie is phenomenal. This movie is super. Like, it is great. Like, I legit say this is my favorite Superman. Maybe I might do another one. But, like, I love this a lot. And even then, like, I would bring up something else that I brought up last time, is I do love this version of Superman, and I do love, like, a little bit of that drama bit. And I like that this is, again, isn't his origin story. This is a story that's just taking place in the universe at this point in time. I'm excited to see what happens next with everything that they've kind of hinted at. This feels like where the MCU was the jump off point was Iron Man, and then we slowly built out the world. They slowly built out the world around it. Where the Snyderverse tried to go to the second movie and try to build it off of that, but it didn't really fit. Cause it's like, okay, so Batman was retired, but then also where's Wonder Woman been since World War II? And like, there's a bunch of other questions, and the world still felt small when it should have felt more like they wanted Superman to be the jumping off point that Iron Man was when he's not that, when he shouldn't be, which I like it more like this. It feels like, okay, we just set a story in this world that's already built. And also, I don't think there was one Gotham reference in this, which I'm like, okay, cool. Like, not saying that's a bad thing. Like, Blue Beetle, like, said, yeah, he worked out in Gotham. But there was not one Gotham brought up about this, which I was like, oh, that's interesting. Usually that's an easy win, like, I'm gonna move to Gotham. But no, like, this movie is just super good. Also, I do love things like the different heroes. Like, at one point when he's fighting the kaiju, and Clark's like, you know, I've been trying to get the kaiju out of here humanely and all that stuff. And then Mr. like, really? And the other heroes just straight start attacking the eyes. And, like, it's really a point where, like, attacking the eyes and they blow up the inside stomach and, like, it falls. And Superman has the hero. God, I can't even end this without saying this. Superman saves everyone. From people to, like, a dog that almost gets smashed by a kaiju to, like, a little squirrel. He saves everyone. He tries to minimize damage as much as possible. Even if he's fighting in the city, he tries to minimize the fighting as much as possible. Like, it is, I've seen the idea of, you know, trying to get out. You know, try not to have a fight in the city. But even then, like, with the kaiju, he's like, I've been trying to figure out a way to stop it humanely or try to get out of here humanely and stuff. And then, like, the other heroes, like, oh, whatever. They try to blow up, they kill the kaiju. But then, like, when, like, they go down to Earth, which also I really do love stuff like Superman needing to get help picked up. It shows, like, he's not necessarily, like, he's invincible, but, like, he still gets slammed around a lot. When... I love that, like, he does actually feel human. He does feel like just a human with superpowers. Like, yeah, I know he's alien, but, like, you know, he feels like an actual person there, I guess is the best way. He does, like, he feels like an actual person there that cares, who wants to try to make everything right. And I love, too, like, when he lands and all the heroes land, and all the heroes like, no worries, everyone, we solved it, we saved everyone. And then, like, all the kids run up to Superman, and Superman's like, yeah, you know, just being Superman. I'm like, God, I love it. But yeah, this legitimately is my favorite Superman movie. I love this movie a lot. I'm happy I got this shirt. I'm happy I got these guys. I have the cup. I don't want to go in. But anyways, but thanks for watching. Please share out my other videos. Hopefully enjoy this. Check out Owl Town. Hopefully the preview for the next episode should come out yesterday when you're watching this. But thanks for watching. Share my videos. Go check out this movie. This movie is so freaking good. I love it so much. I don't know. I don't think I'll make a second video about it. Maybe I'll just talk. I'll be talking about it my next stream, which I stream Mondays and Fridays at like 4:30ish Central Time. But thanks for watching. Share videos. Hopefully enjoy this, and we will see you later. Super Cop. Also, before I end this too, like, there's the whole thing with, like, the Kryptonians actually sent him to rule the planet. Also, it's very like Omni-Man and, like, I guess kind of Goku too. Sent, but, like, it really feels like the Omni-Man kind of thing. Like, if Omni-Man didn't catch the message. But also, that same note, like, I love that. I feel like Clark and the Kents are just like, no, he would never grow up to be like that. And I like that a lot. He's very much the opposition of what Omni-Man is, and I like that.